Viewers and subscribers, bless up. All right, so we have an update. Ruel Reid wife and Fritz Pinnock among five arrested in corruption probe. And almost every media house is carrying the story this morning. Former Education Minister Ruel Reid and two members of his family are among five people arrested in the Caribbean Maritime Institute CMU Education Ministry corruption probe. Law enforcement sources have listed the others arrested as Reid's wife, Sharen, and their daughter, Sharelle. President of the Caribbean Maritime Institute, Professor Fritz Pinnock, and Brownstown Division Councillor Brown Lawrence are the others who have been arrested. The months-long probe involves the major organized crime agency, MOCA, the Financial Investigation Division, FID, and the Constabulary Financial Unit of the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Division, CTOC. Reid resigned on March 20th amid the corruption of allegations, and yesterday Pinnock was sent on special leave with immediate effect pending the outcome of the probe. MOCA said the investigations involve allegations of corruption, fraud, and misappropriation of public funds involving the Ministry of Education and the CMU. In a statement released a short while ago, MOCA did not name those arrested. However, it reported that a number of persons were arrested and taken into custody for further questioning. MOCA said that the investigations involve allegations of corruption, fraud, and misappropriation of public funds relating to the Ministry of Education and the CMU. Law enforcement officers swooped down on Reid's St. Andrew house at 5 a.m. That's this morning. The same time they arrived at Pinnock's Hellshire home in Portmore St. Catherine in unmarked vehicles. They also went to St. Anne houses of Brown Lawrence and former St. Anne Northwest Member of Parliament and CMU consultant Othniel Lawrence. The police say several items were seized, including documents and electronic devices. The DPP, and that is Paula Llewellyn, she weighed in on the matter this morning. The DPP, Paula Llewellyn, said since her last consultation with law enforcement authorities 3 months ago, there has been no further contact. In July, Llewellyn found that 4 criminal laws may have been breached by key players in the Ruel Reid CMU corruption case. In addition to the breaches of the 4 criminal laws, the DPP said 3 were possibly 2 common law offenses and possible administrative breaches. She also recommended further investigations but said the decision whether to arrest and charge any of the accused and place them before the court rested with the police and other investigative bodies. The FID head Robin Sykes had called the DPP's opinion solid, saying it would guide further investigations. All right, so that's trending. Also trending, police swoop down on Ruel Reid, Fritz Pinnock, and St. Anne Councillor. It's not mine. Pinnock protests laptop seizure as he is arrested. And as I said, there are so many twists to this story. Almost every single media house in Jamaica has their take on the matter. And this is another story. It's not mine. Pinnock protests laptop seizure as he is arrested. Arrested president of the CMU this morning protested as law enforcement officers seized a laptop, among other things, during an operation at his Hellshire St. Catherine house. It's not even mine, it's my daughter's, Pinnock said. Officers of the MOCA and the Financial Investigation Division, FID, swooped down on Pinnock's house in a series of simultaneous pre-dawn operations that also saw cops visiting the houses of former Education Minister Ruel Reid, Brownstown Division Councillor Brown Lawrence, and former St. Anne Northwest St. Anne Member of Parliament Othniel Lawrence. And as we said before, Ruel Reid's wife and daughter was also arrested. So that's going to take frontline. This story obviously is going to take the front burner on all the news media platforms over the next couple of hours. All right, so big news. Pre-dawn operation and Ruel Reid, Pinnock, and others persons arrested and are now being questioned by the police.